Let's create that 2D sprite first. Then we go sprite. And inside that sprite, we're going to add a script component, and we're going to call it sprite animation. We wait until it compiles. Open that sprite animation we made. And we're going to declare some variables first. We're going to make a public list. And inside the list, we're going to make a sprite. And we're going to call it animation frames. Then we make a public float called speed. Now we're going to add an offset, which is a public integer. This is the starting frame for our animation. Then we're going to add a sprite render because we need a reference to it. In the start event, we're going to get the sprite render. On the void update, we're going to declare our integer that we're going to call current frame. We're going to set it to mathf.floor to integer because we're going to add floats and we need to set this as an integer. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. Then we're going to put time since level load, and we're going to multiply that by speed. And then we're going to add offset. And here's the important part. We're going to add the percent sign. This is an operator called module. What this does is basically loop the original value from 0 to the number we put after the percent sign. So it's never going to be higher than the number after the percent sign or lower than 0. Then we're going to add animation frames .count. What this will do is it will loop it from 0 to the amount of sprite images we have on our list that we can assign inside of the inspector. So for example, if we have 4 animation frames, we're going to go from 0 to 3, which is the same amount of animation frames we're going to have. Because of this property, we can use the list as an array, and we can select the desired animation frame from there. Now we just gotta apply the sprite. So we're going to go renderer.sprite equals to animation frame, open square brackets, and inside we're going to put current frame, and that should do the trick. Now we're going to Unity, and while it compiles, we're going to see that we got the list and the speed. I recommend 10, and the offset is actually what frame we're going to start on. And right now I don't need it. And now to add the images, I'd recommend you to lock the inspector here. Remember to unlock it afterwards. Go to sprites, then select the sprites you want and drag it and drop it right on the top of the list, like where it says animation frames, right there. Bam, got our animation list. And for good measure, let's put a sprite here so we can see our little Pac-Man here. And now when you hit play, it's alive and well and animating. Congratulations, we just made a sprite animator. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and ring that bell so you can have even more cooler tutorials like this. And also, I recommend you guys also check other tutorials I made that you might find enjoyable. See you later and take care.